like reading books. So the way I'm set up now is there's too much movement. Like I have to get up and click all these edits. So I'm going to reposition all my desks like a V, and then have all my phones set up so I can quickly hit the clip button on YouTube. And that but see, the whole thing is nobody's watching my videos, and I'm getting contacted all the time by SEO workers. But I'm gonna have all of my YouTube accounts queued up on desktop screens, so it'll be crazy because I will be able to keyword and create, let's say, 500 videos in 2 hours, fully keyword optimized. And if I do that enough over a period of days, I will actually start getting to the monetization point where, because I'm spending time on the keywords and a variety of keywords that people are actually
creating a preference cascade in the algorithm.
Yeah, basically, I'm trying to create gravity, but through differentiation and keywords, but with the topical information. And because it's so hypnotic, so what basically all I'm really doing is creating ASMR spam, and that's all that's really happening all the time for everybody. They're just consuming ASMR spam. But because I think my books are smart, I should be able to capture an audience if I spend the time on the keywords. Because right now, John Kitover just is not a highly searched term. But, book and books and esoteric and philosophy, all these other terms there's more keyword search volume. So I feel like that is part of my problem on why, after 5 years of spamming YouTube and having, 100,000 videos, nothing is monetized. And it's crazy to just keep doing the same thing without differentiation. And part of the feng shui, or the fun of creation, is modifying arrangements. And it literally comes down, because I know you're doing it virtually, I'm doing it here with tripods and cameras. I really have to change my format or how I'm recording. So it's all in the works. And I'm restating this because I thought about it today. I was like, I have to do this because this is the way. Because last night when I turned all the videos to public, it's a question of time. It takes a long time, uh, but see, to do this. But the thing is, the way that I have it set up with the computers now, I can literally change the title of 50 videos, and I can turn it from private and unlisted to public. So to be able,
So you'd be using the YouTube editor software, like YouTube Studio.
It's all in Studio. Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
That's like one issue that I found using like the phone. YouTube Studio doesn't allow you to actually edit the videos. You have to use a computer. It's pretty
Yeah, that's why I say it's like cell phone to desktop. There's a connection and a relationship there. But what I'm saying is I should be able to put out a lot of high quality videos with high quality keywords, and over the course of like a couple months, I can use the books here in my house to maybe start making money on YouTube.
Just a question though, you have like a whole very high valuable sort of information in those books, but when it comes to the average person, would they even want to hear it? So it's like they just want to hear the sort of slop that's been they've been hearing for most of their life. So
yeah, that's okay. I think see, I would hire people to do the slop while myself I read the exquisite. So if I can get this thing going and make money, I can hire somebody like a hot model off of Craigslist to come to my house and read Dr. Seuss and make money from that. Because, like you said, the slop has value. The garbage collection is, agnostic to what's in the garbage. But there's so much garbage that, you realize it's not just about putting out the top 10%. Like, part of life is the 80-20, 80% of the garbage.
Pareto principle.
The Pareto principle. So, but I would say Clown House is like 99% garbage, because I would rather read a book than teach English to a non-native English speaker. And that's really what's happening here. This app is just ESL.
People on this app, yeah. It's 95%, 98% of the people on this app They don't have a mastery of the English language, for sure.
That's it. And so read a book. And so I googled, 50 you say 15,000 words a day or 1,500 words a day and you hear 3,000 words a day. So like if you want to change your life, you have to control that 15-30 rule. You have to control what you say and what you hear. Otherwise, what hope do you have? Because if you're just consuming slop, and chances are you're saying slop. So control what you hear, control what you say. Control what you say, control what you hear. I mean, how could that be? How can, by what you, well, that's because you're overriding what you're hearing by saying.
So, have you heard of this word called cybernetic?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like literally like what humans are built to do, cybernetic, like digital
Yeah.
operator control systems of sort of like the actions that we take. And then it's sort of like a thermostat, right? It controls whether it's too hot or too cold by feedback loops, cybernetically.
Well, we are just constantly, see, that's why I like the analogy of the trash collector, because I'm just going out and harvesting data, bringing it all into my wasteland. And somebody asked me earlier, like, have any of your recordings resulted in anybody getting hurt? And I was like, well, if somebody went into that wasteland and pulled garbage out of it to bring into another room to hurt somebody, like, that's because they did the work to go into the dump where I gather all the garbage. But that just means they're a garbage picker. So we got bag ladies on this app. And, women in many ways control the app. And in many ways, women, through testimonials, control the narrative. And when I was in college, I created all these business websites like how to open a car wash business, how to open a pizza business, how to open a liquor store business, how to open a tanning salon business, how to open a hookah business. And people for years and years and years were sending me money to open these small businesses. But do you know what sold the product? It wasn't my label on the CD-ROM. It was the testimonials that I wrote myself. Because I realized all communication is hypnosis. And if a fake testimonial on a website said that, by God, they opened a hookah business and made $120,000 their first year, by God, they too, my customer, who sent me $29.99 for my little business plan, could also have that opportunity to make $10,000 a month with a hookah business. It's all symbolic. It's all about planting the seed, the desire, the will to succeed.
Can I read a chapter for your sort of
Garbage collection. I run Waste Management Incorporated. Go ahead, please proceed.
Okay, so it's called Bronze Age Mindset. Victory to the Gods. Prologue. This is not a book of philosophy. It is exhortation. I hardly have anything to say to most who aren't like me. Still less do I care about convincing. This is account of my reveries. I tried to put as brief and simple as I could the thought, and that motivates me, and the problem faced by life in ascent and decline. I was convinced to write this book by certain frogs who told me, is it not a shame that hucksters are multiplying lies and jizzing their filthy doctrines into receptive minds everywhere? Perversions, lame ones are born by the thousands and haunt like myriad cripplet midgets in the halls of mirrors, and they haunt the world, books, the internet. Minds are lost. If you wait any longer, everything will be pounded to garbage. There will be nothing left. It will all turn. The whole world will turn into Bulgarian rest stop lavatory. But have you seen the movie Midnight Express? And how did it make you feel? I was roused from my slumber by my frog friends, and I declare to you with great boldness that I am here to save you from a great ugliness. If you look around the eyes of some people, you see a kind of demented energy. It's pure anger or lust for power with nothing more. I hate to dirty these pages with the mention of the name of nobodies in our time. But if you see a photo of Hillary Clinton or Adam Schiff with his eyes bugged out on stims and antidepressants or who knows what, you know what I mean. There's a crease around the eye that tells it. It looks like a cyborg gone off script. These people have an inhuman gaze and our vehicles for something else. You see this also in the chiefs of the EU bureaucracy with tiny mole man eyes behind small glasses and the tiny lenses that reflect light. You see it in the dead robot eyes of the new human automatons running government departments, the DMV, the brutal zombies running the security in the airports or hospital healthcare rooms under vicious yellow fluorescent lights. I wanted to expose the grim shadow of a movement that is hidden behind the events of our time and from before. This is a great power that acts like a ghost. It hides in its own darkness and has been absorbed by the lands and the people so that you can't really see it anymore. There is just an eldritch quality embedded in the things and on some faces. The same was said of Hades. Some said he would feel a great shame when some other god drew back the veil and the underworld so all the vile things that are there could be seen. Is this Hades of our time capable of shame? I heard also of such things being under the sea, the disgusting and frightful things revealed when the sea recedes before a great storm. I will draw back the curtain on this iron prison and show you where it is you really live. The secret things show in dreams. Heraclitus says, all the things you see awake are death. All the things you see asleep are sleep. He was trying to be coy. In his day, many gods, clove-footed satyr, and other things show themselves to men in dreams. Spirituality, your insides are all wet, and there's a huge hole through where monstrous powers are fucking your brain, letting loose all your life and power of focus. You don't see yourself as you really are, but maybe some nightmare can show it to you. I'm here to show you the way out. There was Empedocles, a philosopher, man of high vision. He jumped into volcano Etna in Sicily because he knew he would be reborn as a god. Now imagine yourself in front of the rim of Etna. It's dry and sandy. You feel the heat, but it is not like you thought it might be. It's not romantic. It's just hot, dry, you can't breathe. And the smell of infernal sulfur and wet earth and even worse things trigger an old memory or an instinct in you to run. You're brought to face with a vehemence and brutality of rock, and you start to feel dizzy staring in. Molten rock in your nostrils, and it's not just that it scares you. If it were great fear, that could be a spur to action, but it fills your nostrils with banality and dullness of plain molten dust. You see gray and black. It reminds you of a torrid summer afternoon by an abandoned gas station. You're stranded on dirt road, choked by heat and so much dust. You see flames in the hole, but it lacks the romance of fire as you imagined it. Is this it? It seems like nothing to you, because to your eye it's nothing. You pull away from it. You're not reborn as a god. You remain a mule. Your lying mind now comes up with many thoughts about why it's right to pull back. Why, of course, there's a nice meal to have. A glass of wine. Maybe there's a girl waiting. Her pussy is warm and inviting. Empedocles was deluded. No, don't jump in Atna or Mauna Loa or Puyohui or Afchaklaklo, titans of the world, even if you just get yourself to it. But it won't work now. These portals are closed for ages. But other doors are closed to you, too. What Mount Atna was to Empedocles, is there something like that to you? Is there something like that at all anymore? Life has a thing inside it that reaches beyond itself. This intergalactic worm, I can't say here, you must wait. But if you don't reach beyond yourself, you're dead. Most of mankind is the walking dead. So yeah, it's a pretty good book. It's called Bronze Age Mindset. It's legit.
I'm looking at Mythomago and screenshotting all these pictures of Trump.
What's up?
I've been looking at Mythomago, the X account, and screenshotting all the pictures.
Great photos, huh?
Yeah. Very cool photos. I'm going to stitch them together into a short on YouTube. People love Trump photos on YouTube because the global community loves Trump. It's crazy that the world loves Trump more than America.
Do you think it's going to be Rubio or Vance 2028?
It'll come down to those debates. Rubio will be fierce. Vance is like he's pretty nice because he when he did that Kamala Harris one, he totally won that debate against Kamala just because he was so pleasant and nice and accurate. They're both great communicators. Who knows? Maybe it'll end up, maybe it'll be Marco and then JD, or Donald Trump Jr. I think is going to run, and then even the Bushes are going to try to relaunch. So the whole thing comes down to a huge spectacle to determine who will be our Caesar for 4 years.
I really feel like the Democrats are completely demoralized in the sense that, I think they'll have the energy to vote someone in for Democratic president. That's just one person.
Planet of the Apes. Dude, when I was dying laughing on this app because when Trump posted that monkey meme, all these black rooms started talking about evolution and how we're not talking like it, dude. That overlay was so fucking funny hearing black people defend the fact that they're not monkeys. Like they spent the time to constantly keep saying we're not fucking monkeys. I was just like, holy shit. But what if we are monkeys? And that was like the funniest thing is like, anyways, there were just so many ways to look at that, and like from just like a historical comedy, like it's like a monkey actually trying to get like enlightenment. Like what is enlightenment? Like, is it just the monkey like coming out of the monkey mind? Like, and so that room was just so funny. God, it was funny because then they started going into Darwinism and evolution, and like the atheist came out, and it was just so revealing about how projection works and how people think of themselves. It was like funny,
Yeah,
sad.
yeah, especially what you were saying. It's like I don't think of like mayonnaise or or whatever. Whenever like someone brings up like a white person, but like but for them, whenever someone says monkey, it's like
Yeah.
it automatically means black.
I know.
Like no, it's like what?
That is really my point or what I'm thinking as well. Like that's just I God, it's just so funny. Like it's funny what we talk about, because it's like it shows the lack of understanding, and it is always projection. So like when a monkey is projecting that it's not a monkey, is it a monkey? You know? And I'm not saying I'm any different. Like I know that we definitely are related, genetically. Because like when I go to the zoo
Yes.
and I see a silverback pressed up against the glass looking at me, and I look at its like I saw the fingerprints of a monkey, and I'm just like, they say anyways. It's just we're so similar. It's like obvious.
Women, they don't like monkeys. I've realized that. Like a lot of women, it's like they kind of hate monkeys. But as a guy, I'm kind of fascinated by monkeys.
I used to jog through the monkey exhibit at the Lincoln Park Zoo all the time, and I would specifically jog to the monkey, exhibit because like it was heated. So in the cold, I would run there. That would be my warm up spot, and I spent a lot of time with the monkeys, with the monkeys, the monkey, and you know, looking from the perspective of the monkey, it gets its bananas, multiple times a day. People are always looking after those monkeys. And the monkeys are in a totally secure environment. Just looking back at us, saying, I can't believe you fools literally clean up after us and give us our food every day. Thank you. What a paradise. But you're trapped in the monkey cage. But after a while, guess what happens? You completely ignore all these random other monkeys who come outside the glass and stare at you. And sometimes you stare back at them. But the monkey isn't capable of advanced communication to say, hey, please save me from this glass prison. No, that monkey doesn't want to go anywhere because it can't communicate the fact that it wants to go somewhere else. So, all I'm trying to say is that these monkeys are trying to have fun in the cage. They run around, they play grab ass, and then they all have their positions. It's just so interesting. And then also they even use tablets, Apple tablets. They use tablets to play, matching games and other types of games, and they get rewards. And you know, anyways, I think it's just kind of funny how we're really not any different than the monkeys in the cage. But God is basically like zookeeper.
Have you ever thought like that you were sort of like a protege of Robert Anton Wilson?
No, I personally, maybe I'm like, kind of repulsed by that guy's presentation. I'm probably more like
Really?
Eliphas Levi, meaning like
So you don't like to do
he's
like any
too.
Operation Mindfucks?
No, I think that. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I wouldn't want to present myself as a Satanist. That would to me would be revolting. That would be the opposite of what I'm trying to achieve when I'm trying to educate myself and others. I don't want to be Doctor Evil. I want to be Doctor Good.
Yeah.
And that's, we can let the. Oh, do you know what FFN is?
I don't know.
Oh, or, I'm sorry, NFFN.
Is that like that sex cult where they're like,
No, no, I'm saying the guys that want, like, there's a guy here in Jefferson Park here in Chicago who dresses up every Friday, Saturday night and does a live stream music show where he sings, he does dancing, and he's disgusting. And he goes by the name, um, who's that murderer? The crazy guy in Los Angeles who was in prison for all those years. Anyways, what I'm just trying to say is those mindfuck psyops of like the Anton LaVey's or the guy that I'm talking about in California.
sort of like the left-handed path of magic?
Yeah, it goes back to NFFN. Let the NFFNs do that type of shit. That's not me. And NFFN means nigga faggot faggot nigga. So all I'm trying to say is oh, I wrote a joke this morning. I thought it was kind of funny, but I haven't really like. It's not an actual joke. It's maybe we'll see if it comes out as a joke. But did you hear about the Jewish guy who wrote the postmaster and he said, "Tell that N word to stop delivering mail to my house on Shabbos, otherwise I'm gonna kill that F and N word." Do you know what the postmaster wrote back to the Jew?
Stop being a K word?
That's a good punchline. Thanks. That's what I'll use from now on when I tell people that joke.
No, I don't know. I literally had no idea.
That'll be the punchline, but I'll actually say the K word instead of the N word. I'll say,
Oh my goodness.
"Stop writing me letters, you F and K word." That'll be the punchline.
That's hilarious. That's so funny. That is so funny. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, we should use that joke here on this app. Like, see, that's a profane, vulgar joke where we use racist terminology for the sake of hypnosis. That's what I.
It's like not. It's not like anybody's sake. Like it's not really.
It's a hypothetical,
Yeah.
and so the hypothetical enrages the monkeys in the monkey cage, and that's the thing about Plato and the shadow in the cave. If you're aware of the fact that people are gaslighting you with hypotheticals, that's what's happening here all the time. Like, do you know this chick Emrose on this app?
I might have met her, but
She's like a
what's the
performance.
show about?
She's a performance actress for genocide. Like the key word today, every day is genocide with her and occupation, and how
Oh, she hangs out with Buttercup, right?
yeah, Buttercup's
I
been
know her.
hosting her.
Yeah.
So
Oh, the liberal Jews. Yeah.
yeah, The thing is, it's all performance. And that's the hard thing to really be aware of when you're listening to it, is that it is performative and they are performing and it's
It's like
manipulative.
that Shakespearean poem, like all men are actors on a stage.
Exactly. And this app, look, you're on the stage. It fits all the same definitions for a performance. And they demand. She's like, for over 1 year, I have been demanding that people accept my reality as being the base reality, the correct reality. And until you accept my reality, there is no point in having a debate with you if you can't accept the facts. That's the basis of their credibility.
You should be doing like a guerrilla ontology on these people. You know, that's what Robert Anton Wilson was doing. You know.
Well, as a bald man and a man who, has facial hair, I mean, see, Robert Anton Wilson is like evergreen. He's an evergreen. Just being bald is evergreen. That's the thing about my Sora. Start casting me in videos in the sitcom because that to me is the funniest like artwork America's ever created. Like, the TV show. You might call it debauched and fallen society, but Married with Children with Al Bundy, like that to me is fucking hilarious and like universal. Like, how is because I guess the living room is a universal thing. The family and the house all resides around the living room. So it has its place in human history, the living room. And that's why the sitcom is very evergreen.
Well, like another thing that he did as well was he encouraged viewing the world as a conspiracy orchestrated by a tight-knit group of people, but one consisting of yourself and your friends, rather than like, it's like one or two people, right? Like, you are the conspiracy.
People are telling me to just stop. So what am I going to do? I'm going to open up Sora and just put in, John, people are telling you to just stop. You're not an artist.
Hey, John, it was good talking. Me, the wife, and my parents are going to be going to see a movie. It was fun. Good joke. Yeah, it was great.
Okay, take care. God bless. Have fun.
Poking that thing since breakfast, man. Because perfection takes time. This is the hill you want to die on, John Kitover? John Kitover? Moment of truth. Channel 5 with... You know what really has value?
Innocence.
We're still talking about that jar, huh?
Not just a jar, untouched, unspoiled marble.
I was gonna say this, but not to be annoying. Everybody keeps saying my name like it's a drumbeat. Articulation! I have to articulate! John Kitover TV! John Kitover! John Kitover! That was cute, John.
Thanks, John.
You're both welcome, John. We really gotta... Don't quit on me now. I just changed the batteries.
Hello?
Hello, who are you? Me? I'm John Kitover. This is my apartment. All right, tagline take one. And... Whoa, not the stereo. Oh, this sweater's brand new. It's meant... All right, just a quick tune-up. Can't be that hard. Couple of screws, a little cleaning. Easy. Here we go. Whoa, hey, this is doing far more damage, John Kitover. This isn't a tutorial for John Kitover. All right, just a quick tune-up.
All right, new shoes. Supposed to be a size 10. Supposed to be. Okay, right foot, gotta coax it in. That's snug.
Bing, mission accomplished.
And I only had to argue with one cashier.
Only one? That's progress. She tried to tell me my coupon expired in 1979. I said, so and bought the cereal anyway. Bing, mission accomplished.
And I only had to argue with one cashier.
Only one? That's progress. She tried to tell me my coupon expired in 1979. I said...
No, nigga, for what you talking about? Yo, man, bro, you talk about this, money, that. You know you can get touched too, right?
Oh, my God. What do you mean, bro?
You think you got value because you got money, come? Yo, niggas can really come and
Bomba
get
clock.
you.
Money don't mean nothing. Just caring. Caring is everything.
I don't like that, bro. You've been doing that shit.
Shut up.
All you clubhouse bros, same shit, rinse and repeat. Until you go outside, you're a very polite young man. Stop playing with me.
It's too many hard legs talking on this stage. God damn. I'm so fucking serious, y'all. Oh my goodness. Valentine's Day in this.
I ain't doing nothing. They're coming at me. Feel me?
Nigga. That's all you say.
Horseman. Shut up, you adult. Shut up. You went to Horseman. Stop trying to act cool on the internet. You know you got an interview at Citadel on Monday. Nigga.
You went through Erasmus.
You sound dumb, bro. What? Oh, now you gonna freestyle.
I picked him out.
Listen to you.
Stop playing with me, boy.
I am dumb.
This whole nigga.
Dumb body, bitch. Silly body.
Yo, this is so hilarious, bro. I'm bored as fuck.
It's a Barbara Streisand school? Wow.
Bored when you should be with a woman. I don't get
Yeah, that's later tonight. You know the start the clock, right?
I need to get with you. It's just
Okay. As long as you know the start the clock.
low self-esteem.
What are you talking about? Low self-esteem. I love myself. I don't need to go out. It's
I
just
said
for
that
work.
that's with you has low self-esteem because you're not even doing anything on a Valentine.
Okay. I appreciate your feedback.
No problem.
Anything else? Anything else I need to bring up to myself so I can assess myself?
Go buy some flowers, bro. Some flowers for that young lady, bro. Please, bro. Just go do it for yourself. Do it for yourself. Don't do it for her. Do it for you, brother.
Did you buy flowers today?
Nigga, yes.
He already asked you. You forgot that quickly? You smoked that much weed? You asked him.
I remember. But I'm asking him a different question. How about you shut up?
Hey, didn't you ask him the same question?
I'm not talking to you, bro. I'm talking to
you, druggie.
Oh, I'm on drugs right now?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Nah, and I bought flowers for my wife. I bought flowers for my mother. I bought flowers for my mother-in-law. I bought flowers for each of my daughters, nigga. I bought flowers today, brother. You should buy some flowers, bro.
Nice.
You should buy flowers, bro. I promise you, it really does more for you than anybody else. I promise.
Thanks, dude. That was so nice. Appreciate it.
Trying to help you, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Black love will save you, bro. I promise.
Y'all are intentional incels. Like, what's the point of being an incel on purpose?
Yo, come hear this shit, bro.
Oh, of course. You got your homeboy around. Of course I'm gonna have you be in the company of another dude.
Valentine's Day, bro. No, bro.
Another dude. You with another dude.
No bitch and no bitch. Biggie say, what?
Insane.
Yo, nah, these are people all over the place, feel me? You can't see how they look like.
For the damn
You see it. No, you can't, nigga.
Hey, come here, yo.
Niggas on Valentine's.
He was in the back cleaning off, but he just scooched on him. Come here, yo. Oh, give me a second. Clean up, yo.
It's something like similar to radio host. You know what radio host is?
Put that percentage ain't not bad.
Listen to him.
Wow, this is bad, bro. Get that nigga out the crib, bro. Go to the fucking bodega and buy the flowers now. Get him out of there. Tell that nigga to go home.
These dudes are 23 years old.
It's like Discord.
Hey, nigga, nigga.
Send him home.
Nigga.
Forget it.
Stop finished doing a problem set. They're probably master students at Columbia.
This room is like a
Wait, you did that macro master a problem set? Yeah, come on, we'll do it together.
I think you got something to do, bro.
It's like Discord. Niggas be living on this shit.
That's what you should be.
Tell that nigga you gonna link with him later, man. Tell that nigga we gonna get up later, homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Give him a pound. Send him home.
This is Valentine's Day. He just gave him a pound.
No, man. Why are you always assuming? This nigga's always assuming on some gay shit, bro. You mad messy for a nigga, bro. No cap.
No cap, no cap, no cap. You don't even talk right. No cap.
I don't, nigga.
You went to Horseman. Be quiet.
I went to where?
Horseman.
Horseman?
Where you from, bro?
What's
You from New York?
Brooklyn? Where in Brooklyn, brother? Flatbush? Crown? Where you from?
I'm from Syracuse.
My son from New York City.
That explains it. I take back everything I said.
Nah, he's trying.
Syracuse.
Fucking worse.
Bomba clock.
Oh my God, Syracuse, come on.
Oh, bro.
I'm not from Syracuse.
You might as well say Buffalo. That would have made you harder.
I'm not from Syracuse,
Syracuse.
man. I was
Shout
shout
out to Rick James, man.
He's from Westchester.
Yo, Wednesday, you got a Valentine?
But my husband.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
Yes, nice.
Why don't you spend some time with your husband, man?
Maybe she did. Why y'all in her business?
Maybe her young mom. Before we be talking about it.
Just talking to you, nigga. Oh,
Yeah, nigga.
Yo, bro, we talking to a girl, nigga. We're not talking to no nigga, bro.
My boy's house in Rochester, nigga.
Yo, that's him, bro. I was talking to the lady. I wasn't talking to you, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, Patty, happy Valentine's Day.
Here we go. Patty's in here? Oh,
Who
no.
are you talking spoken to, nigga?
Real shit.
Hey, nigga. What you doing, nigga? Listen to
If you
y'all.
go to New York, bro, niggas will touch you, bro. Answer, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna touch you, yo. You can get touched.
brother. Go touch a woman,
You can get touched. You been talking about touching dudes. You touching about dudes all day. That's all you been talking about is touching dudes.
Bro, bring some fine women with you when you come to New York, man, so we can have a good time, man. I ain't even trying to be with y'all niggas, man. I'm trying to have a good time.
Wait, why would you need to bring fine women to New York? Women are already fine in New York. What's going on?
Of course, but I'm saying we gonna have girls for y'all. Y'all gonna bring girls.
You gonna have you a pimp? I don't need you to bring no girl. What's happening?
See, this is what this nigga does all the time, bro.
He's a lame. He's just a lame. All right, everybody, man.
Yes, I'm a lame. Yes. You got it, bro.
You
got it, bro.
Like that, and he's already assessing you, bro. That shit
He
crazy.
sound like a slightly more sane Shay. Anybody else hear that? Anybody hear that? Hey, you bring some ladies to New York. Did you hear? He did. He sounded like Shady. Slightly more sane.
Well, hey, man. Do your thing, man. Say what you want, man.
He sound like he got 3 Holy Tabernacle pamphlets in the drawer.
That's cute. That's Rose. That was adorable. Nice try. Try again.
Listen to you.
Yo, this shit funny as fuck. Hold on.
Green pepper. Green pepper. Me no man make no stoopies. Me make gumbo. With pork tail. We got the pig tail. Bumper clot. But in time. Put in a little bit of pepper. I gotta make this roux. Oh my lord, it's about to burn.
But yeah, what's the word though? Yeah, y'all going to like Valentine's Day dinner?
That's facts. Have all people follow your way. And thus, if you want to go into my wasteland and pick up some garbage, well, that's your right. But
Have you ever recorded me?
you're being recorded right now. The now is
No, I'm talking about in other rooms.
Probably. I'm a trash collector. I gather garbage. sunshine, no wind, 72 degrees on the dot. Feels like the world's apologizing.
Learn something new about it. And no, you don't have the same lived experience. See? Even the
We're just tired of hearing you. Who puts a whoopee cushion on you? Truth Expert 3000 never makes a mistake. Oh, yeah?
Finally, a quiet night, just me and the classifieds.
To damnation. The torments of hell.
Right, so...
Just let me get 60 seconds to read Crowley for you, and that will be my best response.
Name of Judaism. And it doesn't say one Jew. To a Jewish state. Yeah, but it was one Jew, and Barack didn't.
No, but he was a religious one as well, because there's photos of him in his office with his religious texts.
Sure, but there's nothing that indicates that Barack had anything to do with it.
No, but how about if I keep bringing up Barack?
The guy did the Orlando shooter. He was one Muslim, but that didn't stop you from the fucking song. That shit was not a Muslim, so shut the fuck up.
Yeah, exactly.
That's my whole point.
If Epstein was a Muslim, that'd be the first thing.
Different countries, and they
assignment.
If you guys don't know, Judy is my friend. She's like my closest friend. We've known each other for.
AMD's been going down a little bit.
AMD is like.
Wait, did he condemn it?
Kitover, Diego.
Family with JDS.
Diego! Diego!
Family with JDS.
Kitover, Diego.
JDS.
Good afternoon.
Are we?
I got a wife and a family. To you know for bringing on into the excuse me, Mr. Richfield? Ow! To you know for bringing. To you know for bringing on into the world and civilization and everything.
Is it's different because it's different for different parties. You know, like Orthodox, like Orthodox priests are different than. Uh,
According to Times News, how many times did he visit Epstein? You know, Ehud Barak?
Bunch of times. You're talking about people.
Over 30 times. Oh, what was his position in the government?
He didn't go to his.
Whoa. Win-win Kitover.
Doorstep sunshine, a name on a flyer, a coffee in hand.
You're on live right now.
From our schools to the small town stores, John's been listening at our doors. Kitover can win, we can win this time. March 17, let your voice alive. Every ballot cast, every hope we bring. John Kitover, let the people sing. Kitover can win, yeah. We choose him in for our future. Let the change begin. Working families, folks on the night shift too. Tired of promises that never come through. He's got plans, not just a polished line. Fair work, safe streets, and a vote that's mine. Kitover can win, we can win this time. March 17, let your voice align. Every ballot cast, every hope we bring. John Kitover, let the people sing. Kitover can win, yeah. We choose him in for our future. Let the change begin. This is our moment. This is our stage. We move the needle. We show up that day. Hand in hand, neighbor and friend. John's gonna fight for us to the end. Oh yeah. We can win this time. March 17, let your voice align. Every ballot cast, every hope we bring. John Kitover, let the people sing. Kitover can win. Watch the tide roll in for our future. Let the change begin. Doorstep sunshine, name on the flyer, coffee in hand, talking truth to power. From our schools to the small town stores, John's been listening at our doors. Kiddo, can win, we can win this time. March 17, let your voice align. Every ballot cast, every hope we bring. John Kitover, let the people sing. Kitover can win, yeah. We choose him in for our future. Let the change begin. Working families, folks on the night shift too. Tired of promises that never come through. He's got plans, not just a polished line. Fair work, safe streets, and a vote that's mine. Kitover can win, we can win this time. March 17, let your voice align. Every ballot cast, every hope we bring. John Searching for words side by side. 20